What's up, everybody? How's it going? Hello, hello. Alright, so we're just going to do some currency farming. Be a vibe. Well, what do we got here? Synthesize boss. That's about it, actually. Let's also get the mouse going. Okay. There we go. Alright.
Remain calm. Strong, you look. Very well. It's yours.
A veil of safety and security. Grip of the infinite. A veil of safety and security. Tight tethers. A veil of safety and security. Tight tethers.
Just a useless piece of shit. Just a useless piece of shit it is. Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Grip of the infinite.
Orbit's going! Cha-ching!
Grip of the infinite. Tight tethers.
Cha-ching!
Grip of the
Orbit's
infinite.
going!
Grip of the infinite. Grip of the infinite.
Cha-ching! Cha-ching!
Hey, thanks, Sandy. Appreciate it. My gear is updated in POB, Sandy, or the POB has the latest stuff in there. So Lethal Pride Gem, that much better than the Light of Meaning. The one that I simmed is about the same DPS, Alex. So yeah, it's very comparable. Thank you for this build, been having a blast, but it's the best Forbidden Flesh and other half gems. You want the more than skill Forbidden Flame and Flesh because we are scaling block on this build. Yeah, no problem, Morbid. How do you generate endurance? I seem to be missing that. So before you go crit, you get it endurance charges while you're mapping from Disciple of the Unyielding, and once you go crit, you take Smashing Strikes, which gives you endurance charges when you critically strike. Massive fan of your build, been watching your vids about in-game and whatnot. Hey, appreciate Carne Sada. Glad you're having fun with the build or enjoying the build.
Regal Orb. Orb of Scaling. That's a fast.
This will be easier if you hold still. Pure excellence.
Orb of alchemy.
Stronger than you look.
Chaos orb.
Very well, it's yours.
Orb of scouring. Just a useless piece of shit.
Just wondering because I'm doing crit PDR right now, but I see on all the other ones at the end you ground slam. Is there a reason? Yeah, I forget to swap ground slam out for Slender and the crit PDR. I recommend ground slam of earth shaking for everything for General's Cry. So I might have to fix that on that one loadout. Sustain. Sustain.
Just a useless piece of shit. Orb of scouring.
Yeah, I think ground slam of earth shaking is the play on every version of this.
Orb of alchemy. Chaos orb. Last bonus bubble. Chaos orb. Chaos orb. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring.
I believe in treading blood.
Only went PDR for the time being for doing Ravage Blight. Gets a little spicy in there. Gotcha. Yeah, and when you're doing Blight, you don't need to be doing damage, you know, you can just like set up the towers and chill. So it's not a bad thing to do to make yourself tankier.
Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring. Cha-ching. Orb of Scouring. Regal Orb. Regal Orb.
There it is. Profit. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Desecrated ground. Is probably the scariest thing. Fracture on death. Interesting.
Make your choice. Hey, the kayaks in special time on us. Find
Found a slave that has desecrate. Yeah, I mean you should only need Desecrate for when you're bossing. So
Colors prism.
I know you can get it on a mercenary,
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
but since I only use Desecrate when I'm doing like actual bossing and stuff, I don't need it while I'm mapping.
Cha-ching. 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 Oh, Scarab. Chaos Orb. Cha-ching. Val Orb.
CC Slave, gotcha.
Cha-ching. What's this piece of shit? Cha-ching. Val Orb. Cha-ching. Val Orb. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Scarab. Cha-ching. Oh, Scarab. Orb of Alchemy. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Orb. Cha-ching. 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 Oh, Scarab. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Hi, T-Row. Cha-ching. Orb of Scouring.
It's good. Build good for bossing as well.
Cha-ching. Orb of Scouring.
I mean, I've done Uber Pinnacle bosses on it if that's what you mean, games. It's not like going to be the most efficient bosser. If you're looking for a build that is specifically just for bossing, I wouldn't recommend this build.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
But if you're asking, can this build do Uber Pinnacle bosses? Yes,
Cha-ching.
it can.
Chaos Orb.
My character currently can farm the Uber Pinnacle bosses if I wanted to.
Cha-ching. Oh, Scarab.
Yeah, I mean, Cyclone is like a great mapping build, right? So it's very chill. It's like a one button thing. Like you see what I'm doing right now. So I'd say it's a good hybrid build. But you're not going to be killing an Uber Pinnacle boss in like 5 seconds unless you put heavy investment into this. Like right now, if I fight an Uber Pinnacle boss, it takes like 20 seconds or so. It depends on the phases too, right? So if the boss has like a lot of phases, then you have to deal, that prolongs the fight, you know? So...
Orb of Scouring. Oh, Scarab. Orb of Scouring. Oh, Scarab. Chaos Orb. Cha-ching. Chaos Orb.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty fun mapping build. I mean, Cyclone's always been a great mapper. It's probably because it's reading Generalist Cry. We use Generalist Cry with Earthquake games. So I have 2 6 links. One is Generalist Cry hooked up to Ground Slam with Earth Shaking, and the other one is my Cyclone. So you're probably seeing it because of that. I mean, you can go crit with like less than 5 to 10 divines. It's pretty cheap. Doesn't require much. Still trying to craft my staff. Struggling a little for damage, just running Cyclone on a 5 link still. Yeah, getting 6 links obviously is gonna definitely help. But your weapon is always the top priority in terms of your damage output, for sure. I'm actually going to go to King's March real quick and check stuff. Should have a bunch of stuff here to do. But some gold in the town.
Hail.
Mine was 5 divine, not a bad price. Biggest price is that gem. Yeah, I've got attack speed. Good, just need to get the increased Fizz damage craft and socket. Gotcha. Yeah, let's go ahead and get some maps going. Enfeeble. It's whatever. Volatile cores. Okay, so volatile cores will kill us 100%. So I actually have to run away when I kill a rare.
Orb of Scour Orb! Devour Orb! Who's this piece of shit? Orb of Devour Orb! Orb of Alchemy! Orb of Scouring! Orb of Regret! Devour Orb! Orb of Regret! Regal Orb!
That in a ring with vulnerable makes me sad. Yeah. Oh no, so-and-so was sent to the void. Rip. What a Giga Chad. What a Giga Chad. Rip that guy. Hey sir, could you, when you're off the map, to show us your merc? Because right now I'm trying to find good items for my merc. For my mercenary, I'm using Calms, Kingmaker. Nearby enemies take increased phys damage. Grapevine for some rarity scaling.
Orb of Scouring!
And most importantly, my mercenary gives me determination right now for the extra physical damage reduction. So with my mercenary up right now, I have like almost 75,000 armor.
Orb of Scouring! Devour Orb!
Imagine getting to 100 anyway. Yeah. It's hard when I'm doing rippy content like this. Like, eventually I'm gonna die because like I'm running some dangerous mods on these maps, you know. So for me to get 100, I'm probably just gonna buy it, like from 5-way runs or something.
Orb of Scouring! Devour Orb! Chaos Orb! Orb of Scouring!
a really long abyss chain. Holy moly. Really long.
Or the balcony. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Thoughts on keeping the Merc alive? Mine dies almost every T17 map now. I'd have to, it like depends on what you're doing with your mercenary, right? Like, are you stacking a bunch of uniques on them so they don't have any life and resistances and physical damage reduction and all that kind of stuff? Mercenaries are going to die in T17s and Uber Pinnacle bosses. Like, I would not rely on them to be something that's going to help you out in T17s and Uber Pinnacle bosses, especially if you're stacking dangerous mods on those maps. Yeah, your mercenary is going to probably die. That's why I like these T16.5s. It seems like I can juice them pretty good, and the mercenary doesn't really have issues. You know, because I'm running some of the dangerous T17 mods right now on these maps, but the mercenary seems to be doing okay. But yeah, like once I start running really juiced T17s and stuff, they start to fold sometimes. Yeah, your build should be pretty strong without the use of one. Like, best thing to do is if you're going to bring your mercenary into T17s that are juiced, is you'd probably want to just stack the best defensive gear possible on the mercenary and use it only for its auras. You know, like Determination, Vitality, stuff like that.
To death it is then. Seems I misjudged you. Claim your price.
The extra determination was nice and he sometimes makes it through. I don't think I actually need him anymore, but it's a bit annoying seeing him drop at the boss. Yeah, I think there's not much you can do, right? Like if you're juicing T17s, your mercenary is going to die when it comes across that ridiculous rare or a boss probably. I think that's a design intention by GGG. The only way I see you countering that is you stack like the best defensive gear possible, and you're not using your mercenary for damaging gear and stuff. You're using him for essentially his auras and making him as defensive as possible.
Orbit scouring.
Portal gem. Remember using that gem. Now that you can use portal scrolls with the keybind, it's a lot quicker to do the portal scrolls.
Orb of scouring. Chaos core.
I believe in friendly light.
Blessed orb.
Venters. It is garbage.
Chaos core. Orb of scouring. Chaos core. Blessed orb. Chaos core. Oh, snap. Blessed orb. Orb of scouring. Gem cutter's prison. Orb of scouring. Oh, scarab.
It's everything in this map. Make sure I didn't miss any horde chests back here. Cool.
awaits you with open jaws.
Video and you switch from level 90 to crit and POB, which level should I start to switch to crit? I put in my POB in the notes section, and I've said this many times, you want to swap to crit as soon as possible. So the level 90 tree is designed around being crit, but you should swap to crit way sooner than that if you can. It's just way more damage. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, crit is super good, so the sooner you can make the transition, the better, you know, by far. My hand's a little sore today. Trying to reposition it here. Alright, let's see. It's all good. Let's do this one. You definitely can magic find this strat, lead sauce. This is based on Fub Gun's strat for abysses. It's pretty good. It's better if you do it as a caster, because you'll auto loot all the boxes with the caster mastery. But I don't mind like manually looting the boxes. It adds a little bit of time to the map, but the strat's pretty solid, so I don't mind doing it.
Orbit regret. Orbit balcony. Orbit scouring. Oh, scarab. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Orbit scouring. Scarab. Chaos. Oh, scarab. Divine chaos orb.
Hey, we got 2 divine orbs and an Baldos already from this map, so it's pretty good.
Divine
Pretty good.
I believe in spreading the light.
Another Baldos for sale. Plus we got the 2 divines. It's a pretty good map so far.
Decisions must.
Do I have a link for this strat? 1 second. I'm just gonna link you Fubgun's video because he goes over it in detail. Actually, he has an update to the video, which is pretty good. So, yeah, you need your build needs to be pretty strong for this because we're running lots of dangerous mods, and it is a T16.5. But if you're able to do it, it's the money's pretty good. And if, like I said, if you're running like a caster build, this would be far faster, so you could burn through maps a lot quicker. Because I'm having to actually manually loot the horde boxes, but I don't mind it. I'm having fun. That's all that really matters at the end of the day. Are you having fun? And right now, like for me, currency gain is kind of trivial because like I can make all the upgrades I can do on my character now are extremely expensive. So like, you know, my character is pretty much done in my head in terms of progression. Like this weekend, I'm probably gonna start working on challenges so I can start knocking these out. If anything, I'll probably save up currency and maybe get like a mirror tier staff, craft one or buy one. Get my double anointed abyssus, things like that. Yeah, just keep in mind, you gotta be, oh, gotcha, Lee. Yeah, you gotta be pretty tanky. If you have an ore bot, you're pretty good. Because, like I said, it's T16.5 with all these mods, and we're stacking all the negative downsides of altars, too. So it gets pretty rippy. Got really lucky on prefixes, even had to annul a suffix. Oh, nice staff. And you got the impale roll on it, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Good. Congratulations.
Or the fountain score.
Yeah, the thing I like about this strat too is I get lots of gold, so I can just dump a bunch into King's March, and it's good for like the entire day basically. I don't have to worry about funding it for a long time.
Or the fountain. Or the story. Or the fountain.
I still abide by the Trothan Code. Let's not drag this out. If it means that much to you.
So much stuff. So much stuff to loot. I love it. Let's go ahead and alch this. Ballot. They dead. I think I did everything here. Had a bad map. Pretty good. 2 divines, Valdos, bunch of other currency. Can't complain with that. And we get a Putrid Cloister. That sells for up to 15k. 15 chaos. I think I've run 4 or 5 of these. So how much divine have I made? I've been streaming for about an hour now. Let's see. Daily money. I've made 7 divine in an hour. It's not too bad, I guess. 7 divine. Balto cores, Bloodstained Saw Blades. We're gonna die on this map. I don't have Corrupted Blood immunity right now, so this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Unfortunately. Yeah, for me to get Corrupted Blood immunity, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of money right now, because I'd have to put it on a jewel, and that's just gonna be super fucking expensive, unfortunately. This map is going to be the rippiest one I've run so far today because it's got volatile cores and bloodstained saw blades. I think the saw blades only spawn when there's mobs, so there is that. Yeah. There they are right there. Oh, they spawn whenever. Okay. Keep moving, that's the key. Always keep moving. Alright. Let's go run this, this. Oh, another divine orb. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, see. Saw blades are gonna kill us. It's unfortunate. that is how this works. I basically just have to move far. If I keep moving at long range and don't stay centralized on anything, when the saw blades spawn, I should just essentially move out of them. But go out like this, then jump back in. Just kind of do strafing. It's probably the best way to handle this.
Orb would be great. That orb. Supposed to use this position.
Alright, let's go loot everything.
Orb of Scaling. Orb of Scaling.
What have you got for me?
Hi bro, I'm newbie P1, so I can play this build. Yeah, this build is new player friendly. My POB guide has all the loadouts for leveling and progression.
Orb of Scaling. Orb of Scaling. Orb of Scaling. That's worth something. Orb of Scaling. That orb.
I don't want to go into the depths. Any tips on crafting the crit staff? There's time trying to craft PoE. I did a video on making a staff. It's on my YouTube channel.
Orb of Scaling.
It has my recommendations for making an easy staff to get through T16s and stuff, and then a more powerful staff for doing like the harder content, which is the kind of staff I'm currently using.
Your body is a canvas.
Orb of scouring. Cha-ching. 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 Just release this piece of shit. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Choose to fight. Now. Remain calm.
Now, Ori!
No choice but to let you have it.
Orb of scouring. Now, Ori! Cha-ching. Orb of scouring. Cha-ching. Orb of mountain. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. What the heck? Cha-ching.
Oh, dude. Cup of blood. Alright.
Cha-ching. 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 Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. What's it? Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Chaos orb.
Need to get swapped over to crit. Our arrogance precision at level 13, 18 intended. Yeah, because you only need to get hit capped with precision. But make sure you check my latest POB tree because I've removed precision from most of the loadouts. And just we take some points on the tree instead. So I would double check my latest POB. Look at all the scarabs, my lord. Lots of scarabs.
Scarab. Orb of mountain. Scarab. Cha-ching. Orb of regret. Cha-ching. 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 Orb of scouring. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Saw blades, dude. Oh my god. So annoying. Alright, let's finish the map out.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Orb of mountain. Cha-ching. Scarab.
Fucking stupid mod. So dumb. Do the command in chat tree, exclamation POB. That actually
The Empire lives
might not be
on.
my latest. I'll have to check.
Some of its most loyal of servants.
I really don't have a written guide. I just have the POB and a lot of videos I've done on the build, unfortunately.
Regal orb.
Thanks for the sub, Ryan. Alright, let's see what we have here. Players have 28% less defenses, is a little concerning, but other than that, I think it should be okay.
Orb of regret. Regal orb. Orb of scouring.
Did I hit Abyss and start it and didn't finish it? That's a rip if I did.
Orb of scouring. Orb of regret. Battle orb.
Entirely possible.
Orb of alchemy.
I use Ground Slam of Earth Shaking in all my loadouts right now for General's Cry. So if you're running General's Cry in conjunction with Cyclone on my build, you should be running it with Ground Slam of Earth Shaking. It's going pretty good, Mark. We're just doing some farming right now. T16.5s. Played since Ultimated, decided to try your build this league. I'm level 95, made around 200 divines, so I'm wondering what you recommend for upgrades. If you have around 200 divines, it's probably worth going for a Mage Blood. You're gonna want a Mage Blood if you can afford it with that kind of money. You want the best staff you can get. Also worth getting is a double Pride Watcher's Eye. But Mage Blood is going to be like the biggest gains, right? So if you're close to getting a Mage Blood, I would just push and get a Mage Blood. And then get all the smaller, you know, like I got that double Pride Watcher's Eye for like 40 divine. Forbidden Flame and Flesh is also pretty important on this build with the more than skill. So if you don't have that yet, I'd probably actually get that before Mage Blood. You really want to scale that lucky block for both attack and spell block. Also having to use Arrogance Precision, which is making me lose like 200-300 HP, so wondering how to counteract this. You think Mage Blood for the class would be the best play? I have the double Pride Watcher's Eye, I got the Forbidden Flame. Yeah, so I would go for Mage Blood at this point. Check my latest POB. I stopped using Arrogance Precision for more HP, and I spec'd into Eagle Eye with accuracy to make up for the hit chance. Like right now I'm sitting at 100% chance to hit. I think I also have an accuracy roll. I have like a small one on my staff, and I have a pretty large accuracy roll on my amulet to help out with the hit chance too. And it's definitely worth figuring that out on gear, so that way you get that extra couple hundred HP. Feels pretty good on the build. Getting a staff crafted like that is just not on the market. Like I've got it. Yeah, I mean I crafted my staff, right? I didn't buy it on the market, so you know, I made a video on how to craft the staff. It can be pretty expensive, but like your staff is your most important item, right? It's more important than even your 6 links. So you definitely want to invest in it. If you don't have a decent staff right now, then that's more important than a Mage Blood, by far. Always, always, always prioritize your weapon over anything else. Yeah, like my weapon was the first thing I put currency into. I did that before the Forbidden Flame Flesh. I did that before the Mage Blood. Like I put all my currency into making the best weapon I could before I put any other currency into the build. Yeah, and like if I really wanted to, I would make a better staff than I already have, right? But making a better staff than I already have is going to be mirror tier. We're talking like at least 300 divines to make it like the ultimate pinnacle staff. I'll try to smash the build and send you a PB after. Sounds good.
Chaos Core. Orb of Alchemy. Chaos Core. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Cha-ching. Wow, Orb! What is this piece of shit?
Writing invitation. See the images and wear of military officers? Not quite sure what you mean, God. Alright. Nobody runs that. I'll run it though, for shits. We'll do it real quick.
You must win this one for me, my champion.
Your champion looks vicious.
Pleased until the others arrive to terminate it as well.
I got an idea. How about a Prophet's Flask with Progenesis and then a 3 Mage Blood? Talking about that new flask, anything? The one that like rolls random random diff cards on you? I've thought about trying it out, to be honest. I kind of like my flask setup because I'm getting like Giga Armor, get a crit, I'm getting my resistances solved, and I'm getting... Yeah, I guess like I'd probably drop... It's hard to say, like I've set my build up to rely on these 4 flasks right now. The problem is like each of these flasks solve a major problem for me. This solves all my resistances that I'm not getting on gear. This gives me elemental ailment immunity. This scales my damage significantly, and this gives me a ton of PDR. So like losing one of these flasks is like bricks a part of my build right now with my current gear setup. You know, so like my resistances are 90, 112, 97. If I take this flask off, you know, I'm 50, 73, 58. So like this would be the one I would probably drop for the Prophet's card, but it fucks my resistances if I do that. I'd have to redo my gear, and so it'd be more than just investing because these items of gear are pretty expensive now. Nothing I'm wearing is cheap, so I'd have to figure out a bunch of stuff. I wouldn't mind trying it. I might try it at some point. I would have to fix like my complete gear layout to make it work. What do we got here? Monsters are hexproof. That's unfortunate. I think we're okay. Nothing seriously scary. Rogue Exile.
Orb of Scouring.
Yeah, I did want to try out the new flask. I know it's pretty it's not like super expensive compared to some of the other gear I have now, but it's definitely not cheap. I would just have to figure out my gear in order to use it, essentially. So I might try it out. The problem is like if I'm gonna spend divine on this character right now, there's far better items I could get than that flask. So I'd have to get the other upgrades I want to get first that are going to be more impactful on the build. Like getting a corrupted Storm Shroud with corrupted blood immunity is like something I really want right now, but that's a super expensive thing to buy. It's like 80 divine or something. This build doesn't use swords wet. The whole point of this build is to use staves and go block. So we're not it's a completely different Cyclone build if you want to play swords. Like completely different. The entire build would be dramatically different. You can definitely do sword Cyclone, it's just not my build. Yeah, I don't know what to recommend to you, unfortunately, because I don't play swords with Cyclone. I do a completely different type of Cyclone build. I don't want to lead you astray. Oh no, I mean I'm doing the same one as you with the staff. I'm talking to somebody else. Anything? I'm talking to Widows. He's using like Starforge apparently. But like if you're playing Sword Cyclone, you're doing nothing like what I'm doing. You're doing a completely different build on the right side of the tree. My build is about scaling defense with staffs, which most Cyclone builds are glass cannons and don't have any kind of defense against like seriously tough things. Yeah, no problem, anything. Kind of a lackluster map here. Stupid beasts. I scoured the movement speed off my weapon, yellow summon exalt, and hit T1 crit chance. Damn, those are some Las Vegas odds right there. you're extremely lucky. Congratulations. Talk about making the best out of a bad situation. For real. Pretty crazy, Joel. It's pretty crazy. Okay. Unique items have a chance to be duplicated. Double Mage Blood incoming? Double Mage Blood. I believe, guys. I believe. Thank you for the guide on build and craft staff. I crafted my staff on your guide for 2 days. It was unlucky slam shape orb, but it had 1000 PDS in total. Yeah, the movement speed's unfortunate, but I mean a 1000 DPS staff is really good, right? So it's still gonna help you do everything you need to do, which is pretty good. Pretty good. If you consider using Magnate on the build, it's a pretty hefty DPS increase for me. I'm using Mage Blood right now. Trolls. I mean, Magnate's a good belt, yeah, don't get me wrong. But, you know, fortunately it doesn't beat a Mage Blood. If you need to change his staff, I have a perfect astral player with red fizz taking physical damage, taking inspire, double elevates, ignore stones and mana costs. About 1700 armor. Next step is a headhunter. Next staff, yeah. I mean, I recommend the staff, right? I really like playing staff on Cyclone because the way I did my build, it's very defensive. I might get a headhunter on this build. I think it would be fun for the mapping, for sure. So I might do headhunter for the build. Make like a setup that's specifically just for mapping. Mage Blood's good for as like an all-around belt. Makes you really good at mapping. Makes you really good at bossing. It's like amazing, right? But headhunter on Cyclone is definitely a vibe. Let's make sure I got everything on the map here. That's everything. Yeah, I mean, like I said, Headhunter on this build on Cyclone is pretty damn fun. For sure. No more space for my Dunes maps. We're gonna have to start selling Dunes maps. How much are these going for? 2 Chaos Root. Guess we'll create a new tab and we'll call this extra maps. You farm Abyss on currency, right? I do currency and Scarab, Santi. I'm doing Fub Guns Abyss farm strat, Canudo. Yeah, suppression, I mean 100% suppression is great for spells, but it does nothing to help you out with biz damage, right? And what's usually scary in T17s as a Cyclone build isn't really the spells, right? If you watch me die, it's not to spells, it's to physical damage. So having like really high armor and 90% attack block is really nice. Definitely makes you feel a lot tankier than spell suppression. Spell suppression is a very powerful defensive layer, but if you only build spell suppression and nothing else, your character is extremely weak. And T16.5 mods are not scary. It's when you start doing juice T17s and Uber Pinnacle bosses that your defenses really start to show. Yeah, and plus you're getting a lot more damage. I mean, you could do a General's Cry setup with swords. I just think swords are probably more damage, slightly more damage with Frenzy Charge stacking on the right side of the tree. It's never going to be as defensive as my build. Never, ever going to be as defensive. There's a reason why a lot of people play my build. It's because it's, I think, the right balance of offense and defense for Cyclone versus what other options you have. Yeah, so my character has like 1,000,000 EHP, or whatever that means at the end of the day. What's up, Sergeant? How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, you can't do damage if you're dead. There's two ways to play this game. You either do insane damage and kill everything before it kills you, or you make your character very tanky and you scale the damage as much as you can. I mean, glass cannon builds are a thing, and if you can do enough damage, then you beat the game, right? But, you know, you can't do damage if you're dead, so I'd much rather play a tanky build that does a lot less damage than play a glass cannon build that's going to get one shot all the time. That's just my personal preference. To each their own, you know. Look at all that gold. Holy snikes, dude. That's 60,000 gold I just made right there. Absolutely bananas. Crazy. Oh, we're making the profits on this map. In terms of gold, at least. 70,000 gold so far. It's huge. So huge.
Just to use this piece of shit.
85,000 gold. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm using determination on my mercenary right now. That gold is crazy, dude. Crazy fucking gold right there. Holy shnikes. I love it. Do you ever find the dual aura striker mark? Nah, I'm still looking, dude. I haven't found him yet. When I get the determination vitality guy, I'm ready to do it. I just haven't found him yet.
Regal orb. Cha-ching. Orb of alchemy. Oh, scarab. Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Cha-cha-cha-cha-ching. Orb of spelling. Wow orb. Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Wow orb. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Chaos orb.
Yeah, right now I'm solving fortification, kind of, with my mercenary. He gives me 10 fortification with Kingmaker.
Orb of alchemy. Wow orb. Cha-ching. Orb
I
of
might get
spelling.
the Megalomaniac if I can get one cheap enough. But they're probably going to be super expensive.
Wow orb. Cha-ching. Orb of spelling. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Wow vessel. Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Wow vessel. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Chaos orb. Cha-ching. Oh, scarab.
Right now my accuracy without precision is 100% chance to hit, 96% against evade monsters. So pretty good. Pretty good. I'm solving accuracy by picking up Eagle Eye on the tree here with the accuracy. And then I also have a really high accuracy roll on my amulet. And that allows me to keep, like, you know, another 400 or 500 HP or whatever it is. So I'm a little bit tankier.
I know what I'd choose.
That's pretty good.
Target in sight.
Orb of alchemy. Orb.
You fought for it. Take it.
Cha-ching. 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 Wow orb. Cha-ching.
I need a good staff. Does anyone sell it here? I don't know. I don't think anyone's selling staffs here. Wait, if you get dual aura striker, he's using one-hand weapons now. Yeah, I'd have to solve fortification with a Megalomaniac or something. I'd have to figure out fortification in another way. I'm not a big fan of fortification on the mercenary because as soon as you run too far away from him, you lose the stacks. I'd much rather have the 20 from a cluster jewel or Megalomaniac. It's just very expensive. It's definitely better to have it that way, though. And I remember when Tinker Skin used to be like an OP chest. Ooh, roomies are selling pretty well. Take the roomie. It's an easy 40 chaos I just made there. Alright, let's do this last abyss. Can you also show me your block chance and you get it high enough when you finish your map? My block chance right now is 65% and 63%. And that's because I have tattoos for the extra attack block. And we're scaling the spell block with Versatile Combatant. And then because I have Forbidden Flames and Forbidden Flesh for more than skill, my block is actually closer to 90% for both of these with the lucky rolls. That's how I'm doing block. How would you go about putting more damage in Sword Cyclone? I don't know, Widows. I'm not going to make recommendations about swords. I don't play Sword Cyclone. I don't want to lead you astray. I play Staff, left side of the tree. Percent chance to impale enemies on hit with attacks. One is selling 46 divine and you don't have 25% block attack damage. Can I skip the impale or do you say don't skip? Are you talking about a Watcher's Eye? Are you talking about a Watcher's Eye? I don't know what you're talking about. Is that a Watcher's Eye that you're talking about? We made 170,000 gold on one map. That is fucking insane. 170,000 gold on one map. Actually, bananas. Oh, a staff. Chance to impale enemies on hit with attacks. One is selling for 46 divine. No, you absolutely need to have... I understand your question now. You absolutely need to have a percent chance to block attack damage while wielding a staff. Right? If you don't have this 25% chance to block on your staff, you're going to brick your scaling of block on the build. That's why it's probably only 46 divine. Is it possible to put Fortify on hit in a staff? I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I think you can get a roll with an Unveil that gives you chance to Fortify or something when you're focused, and then you can use Focus to get Fortified. So that could be a thing. I think that's a thing. Oh, Oh, do you need chance to impale? I like having chance to impale on the staff because it allows me not to run impale on my link setup. Because with chance to impale on the staff and a little bit of extra investment into the points right here, you can get to 100% impale again without the support gem. So like right now I'm scaling more defense over offense, but if I really wanted to, I could drop some of these life points like this one and this one and this one and like this one, and then I could put the points into the impale wheel here because my impale chance is kind of low right now. It's 67%. So I might actually sim better with an impale support for damage, but I like having infused channeling right now because it gives me more damage reduction, and I'm scaling more life because I'm doing harder content right now. My damage is like fine, so I'm going more for defense. But if I was to get to level 100 and stop doing rippy maps, I would spec the extra points into this wheel right here, like 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and this would give me my 100% to impale on the tree. So the impale the impale roll on the staff allows you to play around with stuff like that. Yeah, I think Overlord on Megalomaniac is the play for Fortify. I didn't even look at what this map has. Volatile cores, maybe? Can't be stunned, that doesn't matter. Bloodstained Saw Blades, okay. I'm probably gonna die on this map. We gotta always stay moving. I don't have Corrupted Blood immunity right now. Alright, so we have Volatile Cores and Bloodstained Saw Blades, so another really shitty map. Got it. A 1400 PDPS staff is probably one of the best items you can get. It's definitely Mirror Tier. Got it. Problem is there's no staff available with the 2 mods, that's why I skip it for now. Yeah. I mean, I crafted my staff, so... And if I get a better staff, I might just buy it at this point and save up the currency. I don't know if I'm actually going to craft another weapon again. Ooh, Divine on the Mercenary. Nice. Profits. I've seen 2 of those today. Got unlucky with the Mercenaries today. Got in 2 Divine Orbs from Mercenaries. I had a Mercenary yesterday that had 5 Divines on it, not even Infamous. That's actually insane. A 5 Divine Mercenary. It's crazy. Alright, let's do this first Abyss back here.
Orb of scouring.
Mercs scare me. 40% kill me. Like a, yeah. Yeah, I've gotten to a point where I'm fairly tanky against the mercenaries now, but occasionally you come across one of them still, and it's like ridiculously OP. For sure.
Orb of scouring. Orb of regret.
Conviction Wave of Trephis, one taps consistently. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a scary one for sure. It's a fun ability to play around with though. I was playing around with that. That gem, that new gem.
Oh, Scarabs.
Just to blink out and back in. Yeah, you gotta be careful with some of the mercenaries, the ones that have like pride on them. If your damage isn't high enough and you're not killing the mercenaries relatively quickly, the pride one can be really dangerous, right? Because it's gonna stack that debuff on you. And they hit really hard anyways.
Chaos Core. Orb of scouring. Regal Orb. Orb of regret. Orb of scouring. Chaos Core. Chaos Core. That's worth something. What is this piece of shit?
Oh my god, my ancestral cause goes feed my soul eater. Nice. Farming gold myself right now, stupid G, putting the portal for map runners kidnapped right on the spawn point. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. Yeah, I'm getting pretty good gold gains with this strat. Can't complain. Pretty good. bosses. Oh no, this is the boss. I just don't feel like paying 100 chaos per all flame for gold, running 3 map per. That's crazy, yeah. I've landed a really lucky essence craft on a good base, but I hit free prefix and need some advice on how to finish it. I have a whole video on crafting average. If your prefixes are good, then you should be doing prefixes can't be changed, and following my video depending on what type of crafting you're doing on the staff. You're probably now on the step where you want to do prefixes can't be changed and then add remove speed with harvest for the guaranteed attack speed roll, and then pray that you hit T1 or T2 attack speed. Is there a abyss down here? Did I pop it already? I've already ran it. Okay. Alright, let's see how much moolah I've made. Going a little over 2 hours. So I've made about 16 or 17 divines so far. It's not bad for 2 hours, considering I'm going really slow. After 900 DPS 2 end weapons, you have to use Veiled Orbs or Influence to push 1k. I mean, if you have T1 prefixes for all your fizz stuff and a T1 or T2 attack speed, you're already at that 1k plus DPS staff. Oh, your staff is no good average. Yeah, you can't have a flat fire roll on your staff. You're taking up one of your, it should be, you should have like T1 or T2 fizz hybrid plus a flat fizz and the highest increased fizz roll. If one of your prefixes is like flat fire, then your staff is bricked. You gotta start over. Or you gotta try to null off the fire. Yeah. Your prefixes are not good, unfortunately. Yeah, so if you like look at my staff, I have, you know, the guaranteed T1 essence roll, I have the T2 fizz hybrid, and I have the T1 unveil with the impale chance. Yeah, flat fire is no bueno. I'm pretty sure that's the only way to fix it. And even then, like if you null off the fire, you'll have to do like a prefixes can't be changed, scour off your suffixes, and then you'll want to do another prefix can't be changed, and then do the veil exalt to try to get like a good increased fizz roll on the base. It is possible. It's an extremely small chance, but it is possible. I learned this after I made the video, that when you go to do the unveil exalt for your third prefix, there is a extremely small chance that you don't get the increased fizz roll. So that can happen, but it's supposed to be pretty small chance. which basically means in my head the best way to craft a staff, the most deterministic way, is to make your own fractured base off, like, so you basically roll a T1 or T2 Fizz hybrid, and then you pray and do a fracturing orb that you hit that T1 or T2 Fizz hybrid, and then you essentially have a staff that has one of the prefixes fractured, and then you essence spam to get the second one, and you hope when you're essence spamming that you get your third prefix with the highest increased Fizz roll possible, and that's going to give you the highest PDPS weapon in the most deterministic way, without like bricking your prefixes. It's just going to cost dozens and dozens of divines just to get the fracture base and the prefixes figured out. You could spend anywhere from like probably 30 to 100 divines just to get the prefixes going on that staff, but it's probably going to be the highest DPS you can do. Like, I'm probably going to make a new staff, and that will be how I do it if I craft a staff, and I'll just run Impale support on my setup again, because I'd have to lose the Impale prefix. But that's going to give you like the highest PDPS outcome. It's just going to cost you so much money to make.
Orb would be great. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring. Orb of scouring.
Make your choice. Target in sight. Lining up the shots. That's what I get for losing. It's yours.
Oh, this is no regen map. That's unfortunate. Oh no, I got two Abysses going. Rip. Screw that up.
Orb of scouring. Regal orb. Hi, T-Mouse. Orb of scouring. Chaos orb. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Cha-ching. This used to be worth something. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Cha-ching.
Alright, now to loot everything.
Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Where was going? What's it on? Oh, scared. Chaos Where was going? Cha-ching. 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 Chaos Orb of Scouring. Cha-ching. Eagle Orb. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. Orb of Scouring. Cha-ching. 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 Val Orb. Bubble. Cha-ching.
Okay.
Cha-ching. 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 Where was going?
Approach, challenger.
Where was going?
What Atlas build are you running? I play all day and I don't make anything over 2 divines a day. I'm missing something. I'm doing a strategy where I'm farming abysses and I'm scaling explicit modifiers and scarabs. And then juicing T16.5s with lots of modifiers. So you can see it's very dangerous. I have lots of modifiers as well as lots of Eldritch modifiers. And we're spawning these abyss chests called hordes and looting those. That's the strat. If you look up Fubgun on YouTube, he has videos on it. He's the one that came up with it. It's pretty good. I've made about 17 divine in the last 2 hours, and I'm doing it very inefficiently right now. Going very slow and using the wrong type of build for it, and I'm still making good money. And you get a shit ton of gold too, which is nice. Doing Ritual Strongbox with 5 Divination Scare for the Cloister for stacked decks, getting 30 decks a map. Yeah, stacked decks are pretty good, consistent currency, for sure. Side to that. Yeah, you need a pretty strong build to do this mapping strategy though. What I'm doing right now is very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. Oh, petrification statues. Rip. Rip. Where did that abyss go? It's going this way. Look at all that gold. Love to see it. So much gold. Uber Elder is one of the, yeah. Uber Elder's 3rd Watchstone, Maven's the 4th one. Nameless Seer. What's up, dude?
Orb of Scaling. Chaos Orb. Orb of Scaling. Orb of Scaling. Orb of Scaling. Chaos.
Are you upkeeping a whole King's Mark, or just still mappers? I'm doing everything in King's March, so I'm sending ships and mapping and running mappers. I mean, I make so much gold with this strategy. I just made 160,000 gold on this map. So, you know, I'm making plenty of gold to keep the town up and running.
Orb of Alchemy. Regal Orb.
The choice is yours. By all means, throw your life away. Have it then. It's worthless to me anyway.
Orb of Alchemy. Awesome.
Atlas is much better for beginner map farming. Gen's decent div. Yeah. Yeah, what I'm doing is just very dangerous. It's not safe at all, so there's definitely much safer, lower investment strats to be doing. I mean, like, if you look at this map right now, I have all of these negative downsides from the Eldritch mods, plus all these mods on the map right now. So it's pretty rippy. And I'm in a 16.5, not just a regular T16.
Love the sting of victory.
Orb of Scaling. Scared.
900 PDPS staff is pretty good. I mean, I'm using like a 1000 myself. It's pretty good stuff.
Val Orb.
I like 16.5s because they're not as stressful as 17s. T17s I die a lot more on, mostly to the bosses. T17s are going to be more profitable, but I enjoy 16.5s. They're pretty chill. And I'm making decent money from it, so I'm happy with it. Yeah. You don't want to run can't leech, you don't want to run no recovery, or can't regen life mana. Those are the scary ones in terms of map mods to avoid. I think that's everything. That was another 200,000 gold right there. It's pretty good. We're sitting at over 500k at King's March. Go check it out. See how much money I've made. Nice. Another couple divine.
You should check out local.
I'm watching the Fubgun vid. How do you get around the caster mastery? I don't, Joel's. We manually loot the hordes. So, his strat's better if you're playing a caster build. I just don't mind looting the chests. You have to decide if that bothers you or not. I don't mind doing it. Oh, Yeah, I gotta look at all my stash tabs. Load.
What have you got for me? What have you got for me?
Used to roll sextants all day working from home. I mean, yeah. Hideout warrior, right? That's what they call the hideout warrior. terrible at math. I'm just doing the regular increased quantity. I could run like an extra abyss, which probably wouldn't be bad. Extra abyss is probably the play, to be fair.
What have you got for me? Ahoy there!
Man, the price of divine orbs. What the hell, dude?
What have you got for me?
Scouting report's worth a fair amount of chaos too. Yeah, gotta sell these off. What do I got? I've got influence maybe, selling for something decent. Like probably not. Probably just 1-to-1 these.
Oh.
I think it was the Val ones I had like wanted to line around. Yeah, I sold off quite a few of those not too long ago myself. For sure. Alright, let's see here. More flipping.
What have you?
Man is liquidating his tire stash. I mean, that's the point. You're making money here. That's how you make money in PoE. Farm up a bunch of shit and you sell it. About Lethal Pride, is there any other number variation that fits the build? There's several, but you're gonna have to POV it yourself still. I just did one that was closest to Liquidating. Oh shit. Yeah, could be some good money. For sure. Alright guys, I think that's good for now on farming. Need a big ticket item farm, clicking all the harbinger shards, giving me carpal tunnel. Yeah. For sure, Mark.
Hello, hello, hello.
Alright, I think I'm good flipping stuff for right now. Still got like another 30 divine I gotta liquidate for my stabs, my stash tabs. I think I'm okay right now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna log, or at least hop off stream. Probably go play my Ruthless character for a little bit and chill. Tomorrow I'll be streaming a lot. I'll be streaming a lot Saturday and Sunday. I'm gonna be just doing a lot of currency farming on this character. I'm gonna buy up a bunch of T16.5s tomorrow and get them rolled and everything prepped before stream, and probably do like maybe 30 to 40. I got these here too that I gotta run. But yeah, we'll do like probably at least 30 or 40 maps tomorrow. Just gin up some currency. Chill. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. If you have any questions, hit up the Discord. Bet everybody's enjoying the build. Catch you all later.